bus stop. All the sports cars and motorcycles would come in here, deal through this area where the stock cars would continue straight down the back stretch. This is part of that road course that comes 3.5 to 6 miles when they connect the two together.
No race path.
No race path.
Well, this shows you a little bit of the back straightaway here. It's 3,400 feet long. It looks flat, but it's actually 3 degrees of banking as it comes down the back stretch itself and works its way inside. You can see the yellow lines over there to my left. That is the racing grooves will hear. This is called the skid pad. If they have a problem, which you can see some of the skid marks, that is where they would actually have the time to adjust themselves before they get to that inner wall on the inside of the speedway. And over to my left, we're going to actually make a big circle around it. You see this blue line on the wall and a white line going across the racetrack.
Oh, that's
that is called the overtime line. We'll tell you more about that when we get into the driver's meeting room here shortly. We'll get an opportunity to see that up close. We'll see more about that overtime line. But over there behind us, actually, kind of make a little quick trip around, make a bit of a U-turn for you again. If you look down here at the end of the straightaway itself, you're going to see some metal structures down there that are sticking up. That was where the old grandstands were located. Right here, the old super stretch grandstands were here, where those metal poles are. But that's just part of it. We came all the way down the back stretch here with suites as well as seats. There were some 4,000 that started here back in 1994. And through the years, we added on until we had some 46,000 seats here, as well as suites that were available here in 2015. But right after that, we, of course, took all those out, sent them to other facilities across the United States. And now all our seating is over there to my left that you see. That was the new Daytona Rising program we talked about. When we started in 2015, that went about 8/10 of a mile long. And it actually had about 101,000 individuals. We took that and shortened it up, taking it toward the little ends off of it a little bit to make it a little more than 7/10 of a mile. But we added most of that whole third level. They're all new. So all of that seating goes up to some 15 stories high now. It's also, as you'll see, there's a lot of different structures set up. Those seats are going to be 4 inches wider than the old seats. They have arms on them, the cup holders, and also they have plenty of leg room for individuals to spread out. So although we added a lot of space, we didn't have a lot of seating. We only went to 101,500. But of course, in a much more luxurious seating area than we had previously. So in actuality, when we did the remodeling, we actually lost seats. We went from 147,000 seating capacity to 101,500. Well, we're going to take you now through turns 3 and 4, which are identical to turns 1 and 2 on the other end of the speedway. You can notice over to my right, one of 4 Sunoco towers that go around the racetrack. We'll see them as we make our way. If you look right between the 2 towers there, you'll see a couple of seats up there. Not a bad place to watch a race from there, but that's where working officials would be here on race day, making sure no debris of any kind or accident, anything unsafe on the racetrack. If you're a big NASCAR fan, you may know what this black strip was right here. That's where Juan Pablo Montoya ran into the back of the jet dryer here a number of years ago. Busted it on fire, burned up that shit.
Yeah, he fired.
Put another 1.5 inches of pavement in. But it's about 3,000 feet from the entry of turn 3 to the exit of turn 4, so they spend a little more than a half a mile up on that 31 degrees of banking, which is about a third of the way to perpendicular. The double yellow lines at the base of the banking up to the top of the wall there, that is 40 feet in racing groove between the yellow lines and the wall itself. That's where you have to race on race day.
Did you stay down?
We are up. Or join in everywhere. You can merge into the speedway or get off of the racetrack. And then the grass there to my left, if you go straight up to the top of the speedway there where we were, that's 44 feet high. So on race day, they're coming in here about 190 miles an hour, 2, 3, sometimes 4 wide, racing through what is the equivalent of a 4-story building angled at 31 degrees. Typically, they don't have any problems, but occasionally they may get together and end up in the That is what we call the safety barrier.
I won. You know it.
The safety system installed here in 2004. That inner wall closest to us is actually hollow steel tubing. It's about 4 foot high, and there's about a 2-foot gap out to the concrete wall that we were on just a minute ago. And in between, you can see a series of foam panels If a driver gets in that front wall, it'll tend to flex and give to take away energy. If the foam compresses to take away a little more. And then finally that hard concrete wall. That safer barrier was designed by engineers at the University of Nebraska. It is required in every racetrack that has a NASCAR sanctioned event. It used to be just in the corners and the inner walls of the straightaways, but now they've done what every racetrack pretty much has done. And you see that safer barriers on every exposed wall here all around the racetrack. Well, you're seeing the same view that every driver has seen since 1959. This is the exact same way they came out of turn 4. Although we've repaved this twice, we really haven't altered the racetrack itself. It's remained exactly the same. 3 degrees of banking through here, 18 in the start-finish line we're going to see, and 31 in the corners. And the inside, again, another skid pad area we talked about. To my left, inside the smaller walls there, you see those open garages. There are 30 of those. Those are the overflow garages here. And behind the larger walls there, that is the 40 garage. This year we have 50 drivers coming in here for 40 positions. The first 44 in points were in that enclosed garage. The other 6 in the overflow, and then after the completion of the race itself, we actually had some.
Yeah, we were down there, weren't
They
we?
actually had some. Hey, just check out what he's doing here. We're gonna check and see what he's doing.
Were we way down there yet Saturday with racing? When you went racing in car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.